Well, we did do Budweiser, so I think we fall in that any beer category now.
All right, that's true. But that was just a rip on it. Either way, Josh, it's the beer review. Let's get into it.
Oh, baby.
Beer, 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 I'm going for a beer. Beer, 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 I'm gonna drink some beer. I like drinking beer. Lovely, lovely beer.
Okay, Josh, I'm looking at another brown bottle, of course. Why don't you tell everyone what it is we are drinking and reviewing this episode?
Well, this episode, we are going to drink and review the New Belgium Brewing's Porch Swing Single Ale.
Yes, the Porch Swing Single Ale. That's actually kind of hard to say, isn't it?
It really is.
Especially when you've been swinging on the porch and drinking a few of these.
Well, maybe. Let's actually review it first before I talk highly of it.
All right, there you go. Okay, so brown bottle, duh.
Duh.
The label, though, it's rather intricate.
It's very country. It has that yellow house with the white porch swing on it.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out what that is on the porch swing.
It looks like
picture.
a blanket and a pillow.
Or like, oh, okay, I see that now. It stole my thunder. I was going to say it looks like a drunk parrot. Like passed out on the swing.
I definitely don't see that, but I can lie and say I do.
All right, and then it's framed by, are those hop leaves?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so colorful. It's nice, right?
It's decent. It looks like an old, like, I don't know, like catalog picture or catalog painting that you would see for like your typical country home.
Yeah, it kind of does. Little Norman Rockwell to it.
Yeah, definitely.
The bottle, even though it's brown, is semi-unique. It's got their own label that they imprint onto the glass up on the neck. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, makes it stick out a little bit. But anyways, Porch Swing Single Ale, brewed and bottled by New Belgium Brewing in Fort Collins, Colorado. Here's the description they give, Josh. Porch Swing Single Ale completes our tribute to the trilogy of Abbey-style beers produced in Belgium. The single ale differentiates itself from our Abbey and Trippel ale with simplicity, forthright American Northwest hops, rounded with a subtle, estery Belgian yeast strain. My lord. I'm very happy I made it through that. All right. Like the basic pleasures of swaying on a porch swing, this beer beckons you to kick back and enjoy a momentary sojourn away from demands and deadlines. 5.2% alcohol per volume.
Oh, man. You know what, though? That description kind of fits our Q&A episode perfectly, because we're just here to kick back and answer a bunch of questions and hang out.
Yeah, that is very true. Even though, bit of a snooty description there.
Well, aren't they all?
Some can be funny. I'll give them that.
Okay, you got a point. But this one is definitely snooty. I don't much care for it. I'm a simple man, and they're kind of placating to the simplicity of my nature, and I hate it.
Okay, all right. Without getting into a debate on that, what is it? What does the beer look like? It's golden. It's a golden ale.
Well, it's definitely golden. I say let's just drink it.
Okay, I'm giving it a quick smell because I'm going to be a snob about this.
You've never smelled the beer before, Brian. What are you doing?
I do. I just kind of do it secretly, But that reading that description just gave me the motivation to get even more snooty with this.
Well, while you're smelling it, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swig.
Okay, here we go.
That is really plain.
That's a Belgian style for sure.
Definitely a Belgian style, but there's not a lot of flavor to it.
Right. Usually with a Belgian style beer, you expect it to be thick and flavorful.
Like the Belgians.
For someone who is self-proclaimed pretty good at geography, I really don't know much about Belgium.
Yeah, there's not much to know. They make chocolate and beer.
And they got just steamrolled in both world wars.
Pussy Nation.
Well, I'm going to say initially that I didn't have a negative reaction to the taste of this.
Neither did I, Brian, but I definitely did not have a positive one either. This beer makes me not care about it.
I'm having a hard time deciding what to say about this beer. It has a slight wheat beer taste to it, which is surprising considering they're talking about there's hops in this. It doesn't.
I don't really
taste like
taste the hops.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. I'm having a hard time describing this because it tastes like kind of like iced tea that's been soaked in the tea bags for a little bit too long.
Really, you're getting an iced tea? When you ripped on me for saying that the beer in the last episode was sweet, I'm gonna have to say this one. I'm not tasting the iced tea flavor.
Well, us northern folk don't put sugar in our tea. That's a southern thing.
Yeah, I hate sugar in my iced tea.
Yeah, I drink iced tea straight up, and this tastes just like iced tea with a slight alcohol ting to it.
I guess maybe I could see that. Maybe regular iced tea, not with sugar, but with maybe a little lemon
I guess.
that has sat out for a while.
Definitely, it just tastes like a black tea, no sugar, no lemon, just black tea and water that's been sitting out for about 3 hours.
I will go on record as saying I'm a fan of Belgian beers because usually they're really high in alcohol content, and I kind of like a good thick beer. But this at 5.2%, I might be able to give this a thumbs up if it was a higher alcohol content, but with kind of just a simple wheat style taste and a fairly low alcohol content, I think I'm going to have to go thumbs down.
Yeah, I agree, Brian. There's no way I'm giving this a thumbs up. Even if it did have more alcohol content, it's just the flavor isn't there, the body isn't there, and it just doesn't I don't feel passionate drinking it, and that is what deserves a thumbs up to me.
Yeah, you know what? I think, to repeat myself a little bit, if the alcohol content was higher, I might be arguing to give this a thumbs up, but with just a pedestrian 5.2, I'm going to have to go out of my way and say thumbs down. There's a lot of good Belgian beers out there. I wouldn't waste your time on this one.
Completely agree. So that's 2 thumbs down from the Philosophy Jerks for Porch Swing Single Ale by New Belgium Brewing out of Fort Collins, Colorado.
Beer, 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 I'm going for a beer. Beer, 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 I'm gonna drink some beer. I like drinking beer.